Hi Aquarius, happy January 2024. Happy New Year, everyone. At least the new year on the calendar anyways. So this is a reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, what have you. If you're here just checking on the Aquarius collective energy, you're welcome here as well. But I am going to look into just like a quick energetic checkup with Aquarius. I haven't talked to you guys in a while, and I do want to wish Aquarius happy birthday at the end of January, those celebrating after January 20th. Happy birthday to you guys. So I do have the star card here for those of you who don't know. The star card, I said scar. Interesting. Someone here may have a significant scar. But the star card is the ruling tarot card for Aquarius. So whenever I'm reading for Aquarius, I shuffle and I connect to that card for extra messages. I am going to use two different decks this time, you guys, because I do have this little easel set up back here. So what I'd like to do to start the reading, I'm seeing January 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th being extremely important. Hopefully this video is uploaded by then because there's something going on that first week of January. I see January 14th, 15th, 16th. But anyways, I'm going to pull a card to represent the entire reading. It's going to be the anchor of the reading, some kind of an extra message. And I'm just looking for a single card here for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising to navigate them through January of 2024. Messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And we have the beautiful Magician card. Okay, you're pulling the major arcana for Mercury. I was going to mention Mercury retrograde when I was stumbling over my words a moment ago. Mercury went retrograde December 13th until January 1st, and that was happening in Sagittarius and Capricorn this time. Mercury is going to enter Aquarius some point in February of next month. Bottom of the deck is the Tower. So we have Mars and Mercury here as planets. The Magician, obviously a magical card of resource, knowing that you have everything that you need available to you, or you know someone who knows someone. So very resourceful thinking here, action-oriented energy. This is sometimes Aries or Virgo or Gemini if you have any of those energies that are important. I'm seeing 222 on the clock, so pay attention to those angel numbers, those master numbers, because there's something going on in the resources here with the second house of resources and money. So yeah, there's something here about being the chef, having all the ingredients that you need. You know, I'm going to show you close up here that we have a cup, we have a sword, we have a wand, and we have a pentacle on that table. So the Magician is the only card that has access to all the suits in tarot at that table, all the tools that you may need, whether that be emotional driven or intelligence driven, is it action driven, or is it financially tangibly driven? So those are the all elements, and that's anything that an alchemist would need in order to kind of create or, you know, magically whip something up. But there's some unexpected energy to take into consideration with this Magician. And I will say the Magician can sometimes be a distraction. It can be some sort of like smoke and mirror energy. So if it's not something that you need to take action on unexpectedly, or if it's some sort of you know, the Tower and the Magician is like some sort of magical strike of lightning, which reminds me of Uranus. And now I'm seeing on my calendar that Uranus goes direct on January 27th. So that's going to be really important for you guys. Some of you guys are born on January 27th, and that'll be a really special day for, you know, some of that unexpected, bizarre energy to kind of chill out a little bit. Not that it ever does for you, Aquarius, but your ruling planet Uranus has been retrograde for quite some time. You'll have to do some research on when that planet went retrograde, usually for about 4, 5, 6 months. So I'd be willing to bet that Uranus has been retrograde for a while. So, you know, we got a full moon in Leo that might affect your relationships on the 25th, but I feel around that time period, the 25th, the 26th, the 27th, that might be when that magical strike of lightning, whether it's unexpected or not, you know, and we have the Ace of Wands under there, the Page of Pentacles. So just to tell me a little bit more about this magical energy, this has to do with some sort of resource or new spark. This could be very unexpected resources or new beginnings that excite you. This doesn't have to be a bad Tower card. I don't believe in good and bad. There's either, you know, challenging or less challenging energy. So we know that this reading is quite magical. We know that January 2024 is quite magical. You're being reminded of what could manifest, the actions that you could take. For those of you who feel you're going without certain resources, it's just a matter of really paying attention to what you really do have available. So you either have it or you know someone who does. So let's go ahead and dive into the Star card. A reminder here, this is your ruling card as Aquarius, so this is going to represent you. And we're just going through, before we shuffle, we're going to go ahead and see if there's any extra messages. So we know the Star card represents faith, renewal, inspiration, healing. Very beautiful card representing the beginning of Aquarius season, which is happening on the 20th this year. Aquarius, we do have the Five of Swords right close to you. This is your energy. It reminds me of you first and foremost. We got Gemini and Libra here as well as a part of these swords. But this is the card of mental conflict. Arguments come to mind here. You know, we did just have Mercury retrograde. We have Mercury shadow period until January 20. So there's still a little bit of that mentally conflicted energy. This seems to be someone, this is like an energetic narrative around you, behind you, because you're the Star card, Aquarius. You're healing what you're healing. You're working on what you need to work on. You're restoring energies in your life. And then there's like these few individuals around you, whether those are roommates, people you live with, family members, relationship stuff, co-worker, whatever it is, there's this influence around you that you've been trying to kind of turn the other way and be inspiring and healing. But there's something here. The Five of Swords, I don't always remember, but it's the card of laying down your sword and no longer wanting to fight. So there is that energy as well that you or someone around you may be feeling like. It's the card of kind of feeling defeated, but you know in the long run that you won because there's an individual, a part of the narrative, or there's an energy influence here that kind of just wants to win at all costs. They don't really care who they hurt or disarm in the process. So when it comes to winning in that case, sometimes it's better to kind of take an L. So pick your battles wisely in January. There's already enough mental conflict going on with you, around you, in the collective. So there's a need for clarity here. And the best way to get that, the faster way to get that, is to not mentally conflict with people who have a problem for every solution or who just want things their way or the highway. So I do see a bit of conflict there. Let's continue, Aquarius. Sorry about that. I thought I heard someone coming in the door, which is no big deal. I'll just shut my door. But the Wheel of Fortune is coming up next. This is a really positive vibe to have around you. This is Jupiter's energy. You pulled Mercury and Mars. Now we have Jupiter, which I feel just went recently direct. Tail end of December 2023, Jupiter went direct, I'm pretty certain. So this is positive energy representing Sagittarius and Pisces. We do have Aquarius on this card along with Taurus, Scorpio, and Leo. So those are the fixed corners. Now this reminds me of the winter solstice time period. So we're shifting from winter to spring when it comes to the very next solstice or equinox that we're going to encounter. For me, this is the wheel of the year. So it's important to take note that we're in the winter and that we have winter until March 21st. So there's something here about things turning around in your favor between now and then. And I do see in the cards that this has something directly to do with conflict in and around you, because we have mental conflict depicted. We have, in some ways, physical conflict depicted here, battles and challenges that are linked in some way to somebody's fate, your fate, the fate of those surrounding you. I see the end of August being important for someone. I saw August 30th and 31st. So there's definitely something here in regards to conflict. And I do see the Wheel of Fortune kind of turning that around for you, Aquarius. Now, this could be one of those things where your fate begins to change, your luck begins to change. And because of that, this highlights conflict around you. Or, so I'm not sure what one comes first, the chicken or the egg. So either you're going through conflict and fate comes to change that, or fate comes to change your life and it causes conflict. But either way, it's fated, it's good luck, it's good fortune. It's here to rid you of that mental conflict and those challenges, that the power struggles. You know, there's definitely some tension here in the midst of someone's destiny and fate. And I see the King of Swords here. We have a Gemini man showing up. We have an Aquarius man. We have a Libra. This could be an ex if this isn't your energy. But it lets me know that even though there's conflict and tension and things that need to change and some destiny fated changes of events and cycles, someone here is still intact mentally. Someone here is still intelligent. They're still detached and sort of working from a mind rather than their heart or what they feel. This is about the truth. There may need to be some sort of truthful conversation that isn't necessarily about feelings or where someone wants to go. It's more so about facts and truth. And if there's something that you say, Aquarius, in January or recently as you're watching this, if it's linked to conflict, it's like someone here needs to fight in their own weight class, because, not trying to be disrespectful, and this is probably you, Aquarius, but someone's no match for you mentally. Like, this little Five of Wands energy, it's like they're immature or young-minded. They still want to pick petty ego battles, and you're sitting here on this throne as the King of Swords, so mentally superior to this petty conflict. So this might even be involving relationships in some way, choices. There's something here. Someone might be blocked. I do see a Gemini. I see someone at a distance. You may have to detach from a relationship. There's definitely outside third-party influences here causing some sort of tension, but that's all subject to change, be it unexpectedly, be it due to a manifestation. Just be careful of those arguments, Aquarius. Now let's quickly shuffle, and it looks as if we have some emotional conflict surrounding a cycle that is wrapping up. So where you were around this time of 2023, at the beginning of 2023, someone here, there's a chapter that's ending and beginning, and someone's left with, yeah, there's been some sort of an ending. Someone may feel backstabbed or betrayed here. Someone here is quite depressed or sad. What else do we have for an Aquarius? We have the Queen of Pentacles. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, maybe from the past. Maybe there's memories or children. But Aquarius, it looks as if there's some sort of lie or cheat, or maybe they're stealing. But yeah, in the past. So I don't know what that water sound is, you guys. It's just my apartment building, sorry. But yeah, in the past, there's someone who's returning. I don't know if they had to separate from kids or if there was a loss here, but there was definitely a breakup, heartbreak, head over heart decisions. You needed to have a heart-to-heart conversation with someone, but there could have been lies or cheating or deception in the past with a soulmate, or it involved kids for some of you, where someone was being strategic and it broke someone's heart. Okay, and they separated. Now that person's returning from the past, and make sure that they're giving you more than just breadcrumbs this time. And we have a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn out here. Someone here is trying to remain stable and grounded, even though there are definitely some regrets emotionally. So just be careful of this deception. I see December 22nd and 23rd. The bottom of your deck seems to have to do with heartbreak. I don't know if someone actually stole something of physical value here. Maybe that's part of this tower and this unexpected upheaval or change or breakdown of a dynamic. But someone lied here and it broke someone's heart. They felt betrayed. This happened in the past. They're returning to extend some sort of gift or apology or something, Aquarius. But I'm going to go ahead and leave it here, you guys. Happy New Year. Happy birthday later on in the month to you, Aquariuses. Hopefully you received something of value in this reading. Keep in mind that you're always able to manifest whatever was took from you. No one can take your magic or your ability to take action or manifest or your resourcefulness. It just kind of comes with who you are. So keep that in mind when it comes to this chapter that in some way involves emotional regret on your behalf or someone else's. I don't know if you were lied to or if you were the one who lied, Aquarius, but there's definitely a tower moment here for somebody, all right? So thanks, guys. I'll talk to you at some point next month. Bye.